Yeah, obviously a terrific win for us this afternoon. Our defense was outstanding. I thought we really wore them down. We really did a good job in our preparation and carried over in our execution defensively. Guarding an all-conference kid like Damier Pitts, I thought we did a really good job there. And then I thought we wore them down. Glass plus 12, and we had some guys make some big shots. But I wasn't really pleased how we started the second half, but we responded after that little kind of bump in the road. But a good win against a tough team to play against with a style of play both offensively and defensively coming into tournament play. So proud of my group. We get a chance to survive and advance and move on, and our reward now is playing obviously a really good Tulsa club tomorrow afternoon. But this was a good way to start the tournament.
We'll go ahead and take questions for the student athletes. We do have 2 floor mics. If you'll raise your hand, we'll get a mic to you for your question. Questions for the student athletes.
What happened, Damier?
Hang on, let's get a mic to you, please.
What happened on your knee, Damier?
I just came down wrong. I'm okay. I'll be all right.
Other questions? DeAndre, Damier, second row.
Well, Damier, after you came back in, well, how long did it take for you to work the injury out of your knee? And when you came in, how long did it take for you to get into the field of things? You scored all your points in the second half.
I mean, it really just took me a few minutes, get my blood flowing. I was kind of stiff, back in the back for a while. But, I came out, my teammates got me the ball in the right position, knocked down a couple shots, and I got going in the second half. But, I'm just glad we got the win today.
He was fine. He should have been. He didn't play the first half. He had all that energy to play the second half. I'm rested.
Other questions for the student athletes?
Guys, both Dre and Damier, what do you remember about the previous Tulsa game, and what's your thoughts on that game tomorrow?
They pounded us inside last game. We fought hard down there. It was a close game to the end. We made a couple bad turnovers, a couple mistakes, but I think we'll be ready tomorrow. We'll go look over some film, get ready for them, but it'll be a good game tomorrow.
Damier?
Yeah, we had a few little miscues down there. We didn't really close out the game like we should have down there. They made some tough baskets towards the end of the game. We had a 2-point game. They made a couple of tough shots at the end. But yeah, we like DeAndre said, we're gonna be ready to play tomorrow, and just give it all we got tomorrow.
I think we have 2 on the second row. Let's start on the center aisle.
DeAndre, obviously SMU is a team that likes to take you out of the pace you like to play. What were you able to do to finally get yourself going at the speed you wanted to go?
They're a good team. They slowed the game down, so for me, it was to get stops and get out in transition. A few times I got a few steals, we got out in transition, and my teammates got me the ball in good spots. But SMU's a good team, taking it away from them. They play good defense on me, and I finally got it going later in the second half.
Same row on the end. Did you have a question? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Any other questions for the student athletes? Okay. You guys welcome to head back to your dressing room. Take a few questions for Coach. Any questions for Coach Tom Herrion? Please raise your hand. Come to the center. Mic over to you. Go ahead.
Defending Damier Pitts, what were the things you were concentrating on?
Well, we put a small on him. Kane guarded him the majority of the time, and Shaq. It's the way they play. Their style of play is so unique. We've had success playing somebody a little bit smaller on him. The times we played him, because he's such a big weapon for them in the way they play with the spread Princeton style offense. So take away threes. He's a great shooter, and I thought we did a good job of that, contesting most of their shots.
Obviously, there's been a lot of talk about Matt and his job status for next year.
That's sad. There should not be any talk about that. With the young talent he's got, I think he's doing a terrific job there. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
that's all right. You answered my question.
Thank you. Terrific coach. He's a terrific coach. He's good for the game of basketball. He works so hard. They have good young talent. I know they're going to miss Damier Pitts, but he's got some really good young players in that program.
Other questions for Coach Herrion? Second row.
Yeah. Beginning of the second half, struggled about first 5 possessions. What turned that around?
Well, we came out, we didn't, offensively was our problem, Doug. We turned it over, I think, on 2 or 3 straight, but we didn't hit the rim. One shot we took, we didn't even touch the rim with a shot. Started on our first 4 or 5 possessions, 2 or 3 turnovers, and I just didn't like us at all. Starting a little different group without Pitts, start the second half, and then we were able to get some stops, get out and get some easy baskets. Our defense carried us today, and there's no doubt about that.
Other questions for Coach Herrion? Back row, Eric?
Coach, can you talk a little bit about the matchup with Tulsa tomorrow?
Well, thinking quick about it, not having done much prep myself, obviously Doug's got a really good team. It was a terrific game out there. Their bigs did bother us down there. Idlet had a big night, and we had a couple critical turnovers late. Clarkson, all conference, had 2 3-point plays, hit a 3-point jump shot, and got an and one on 2 or 3 consecutive possessions down the stretch in a tight game. He broke the game open as an all conference player should. He's a really good player. So we got a unique set of challenges in flipping over in short period of time, because you go from a spread, kind of zero empty post team to a team that has big size and physical team. So we have to get back, get ready for that, get ourselves physically ready, and obviously our preparation needs to be really good.
Other questions for Coach Herrion?